only offering me 35,
Yes,
25.
So when you take in 35%, you're leaving me with 5. That's going to be difficult for you.
It won't. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because you don't need to carry me.
Okay.
I'm going to carry myself. It's a COD transaction.
Okay.
And you've got to confirm profitability from me on a monthly basis.
Okay.
And I work COD.
All right. COD. Do you need my promos? Do you need all the packs that I'm coming with?
Of course I do.
On 5%, you're leaving me with 5%. That's very difficult for me.
On a 40 million rand deal, hold on. 40 million rand deal, you're still profiting 2 million rand a month from it.
Yeah,
How
sure.
much do promos cost?
Sorry?
How much do your promos cost?
Plus minus each promo around here.
I'd say it would cost me monthly plus minus 300,000. Plus minus until social good. The last one is social good. Sure. It's money to me.
I understand. And 30,000 rand is a lot of money.
Definitely.
I understand. But out of the 11, who pays? Only me.
Few.
A few.
Yeah, I wouldn't give you that confidence that it's only you.
Okay, so only a few.
Sure.
Are those more important customers or the customers more important to you? I am.
Yes.
So let's do it.
I'd give you 33%. Not because of the promos, because of the packs that I'm coming with. It's not just the promos that I'm bringing.
Okay, so
Okay.
so 2% on 4 million. It's
Okay.
still
Let's do this. Let's keep this at 33%. Then, all that I can claim from my company
on 2% worth of stock extra.
on your stock, sure.
So 2% of effectively you're giving me the 35, but 2 is with stock.
Yes.
Do you see how I stole 2 million from you in 5 minutes?
But now, it doesn't. But now look at this. Here's who's paying for the extra. For this one, it's no longer me.
Of course it's you. You replicate, and I put it in my back pocket. So what could you control there? Okay. So I appreciate you buy 40 million rands worth of liquor from me, and 25% is the maximum that we offer any and all spas in the area. Okay. I understand that you want a COD, which is excellent for my cash flow, but as you know, we're a multi-billion rand company, and the 30 days doesn't really bother me all that much.
Okay.
So it's all the same to me, whether you pay me today or in 30 days. I know you're a good payer, and I respect you, and you run a clean shop, and I know my money is safe with you, hence I'm sitting here. So unfortunately, I can't give you the extra 10%.
You're becoming me now.
Yes.
Quick question.
Okay.
It's hard for me to argue with you now.
Of course it's hard, because 2 million rand of my back pocket money is not going in your back pocket. But on that note, and I'm not bullying you,
No,
I'm
sure,
not
definitely.
bullying you. That's why you're here. You're here to learn something from me. And I'll take your question. I just want to make a point that it lands. What can you control when you make the call? In any industry, you can control how you handle objections. In any industry. So do you think a married man comes in here and then does the presentation, does the test drive, everything gets done, and he says, I need to speak to my wife? Is it the first time that I've heard that objection? No, it's not the first time, right? Do you think I hear it daily? So would it be wise if I'm prepared to answer, I need to speak to my wife in an eloquent way, just like I did now, to reserve the 10%? So that I can control. Make sense? Or do you want to have more arguments with me?
Sure. Let's move on.
You happy?
I'm happy.
Did you get value out of this conversation?
Definitely.
So if you understand the objection that's coming up, from layer 1, think of it like an onion. How many layers are in an onion? 8 to 10 to 12 layers. If you understand each layer in its fullest, it's not even a big deal if you object. In fact, what's lekker is, if you're objecting, it means you're an actual buyer. You're not a guy that says, Mbalela mfowethu, sharp, Mbalela, yeah. Ola. You're not that guy. You're the guy that's objecting. You're actively fighting for an outcome, and you're a real buyer. A guy that wants 10 grand discount, I love him, because he's got money to pay. I'll take your question now.
The question is based on the objection that you just put. Does that objection not risk the part of losing the customer?
How, in this industry, yes?
This industry.
In this specific,
Yes,
can you answer him?
We're the only suppliers of Savannah, so there's no way you can get it.
So the only way you could object or put your objection on the table is if you know for sure that you are the only.
Which I did, because he said he's the only supplier.
Okay.
So that's why I asked him the question. Where else can I get it? You can get it from someone that also gets it from me, but not at my price, because he's going to pay a premium at Johnny's. So he's not going to get 25% at Johnny's, he might get 15%. Because Johnny's also needs to make a profit, yes.
So there was basically no way that you would have thought about it. You can't even think about it because you are the only person supplying. So this conversation is not supposed to be there. You're supposed to say
Just
your
kill it by
objection
there.
from straightforward.
But now you cannot object to a customer like that. It would be rude.
That was a proper way of objecting. Mr.
Yeah,
Bob,
but-
put it straightforward that you know what, I would love to assist you with this margin that you want, but unfortunately I cannot because.
But he didn't put it into words that I'm the only supplier of Savannah.
I didn't ever say I'm the main supplier.
That's been cocky.
I never said I'm the main supplier.
You understand?
Because that would make me a
That would
bully.
make you a bully.
Yes.
Yes.
I never said I'm the main supplier.
But the way Mr. Bobby put it on the table was clear enough for the end consumer to understand that you know what, this is okay. I think I'm going to go forth with the 25% margin.
Yes.
Was it the 25?
Yes.
25% margin that was put on the table.
And here's the key. Here's the key in what I said, and you'll agree with me. You need to, when negotiating, come from a position of strength. So I understand that you're a good payer and you are able to pay the 40 million. But as you know, we're a multi-billion rand company. So 40 million makes no difference to my balance sheet. If you pay it today or in 30 days. The fact that we trust you and we do business with you for so many years, I respect you. If you use the word respect with a man, there, already, when I said respect and you said this like this,
Done.
when you went like this, I knew I had you. Okay. So how many times do you think I've run these plays on a day-to-day, these boring conversations that you said boring? And I'm not picking on you. I know your personality. Your personality is so awesome that I can punch, and check your response.
Sure.
But it's the boring stuff that makes the biggest difference. Because in my mind, when I'm driving, I'm not looking at the flowers and the sky and thinking about, you know, how wonderful this and that is. As a killer, as a lion, I'm thinking of scenarios I'm playing. In 3, 2, what if he says this, then I'll say this. And I've lost more fights than I've won until I started winning the negotiation. And you must never, ever, 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 ever sit at a negotiation table unless you can walk away. Ever. Ever. We had a car that we bought this morning. So it's father and 3 cute lighties, man. They were adorable. The small one's got thick glasses, so he's obviously, you know, he can't see nicely. And if you just watched me the first 3 minutes greet the man like a man. The older boy, I shook his hand a little bit hard. I'm like, yes, you're a strong boy. And immediately I said, young man, I love your glasses. I have black ones. Okay, so now the dad sees me show respect to his kids, compliment him on the eyewear. Take a seat, sir. Thank you for coming to us with your Fortuner. He wanted 240 for his Fortuner. I wanted to pay 230 for his Fortuner. How much do you think I paid for the Fortuner?
200.
No, I wanted to pay 230. I wanted to pay 230. He wanted 240.
235.
He witnessed the negotiation. How much did I pay? 230. How long did it take me? He was tough, eh? The guy was very tough. The guy was very tough.
Even after the respect.
I bought them hot chocolate. I bought them. The respect is a big thing.
Sure, definitely.
Always use that word to another man.
Yeah.
Always use, I respect
And
you, sir.
acknowledge the people around.
100%. 230, it took me 25 minutes. If he had asked for, he asked for 235 multiple times. Would I have bought the car at 235? I wouldn't have. I promise you I wouldn't have bought the car. I gave him my best up front, and if I lose the deal, I'm not going to lose sleep, because with what we have to do on that specific car, we cannot afford to pay 235. Considering mileage, condition, reconditioning cost, bumper. He even said my wife. I said, looks like a wife that will crap the bumper like that. And we all had a laugh. They say, yeah, mama het die kar gekrap. The lighty is like, yeah, mama het die kar gekrap.
It's like they agreed.
They agreed, they know that mama, hey, she
about
was
mama,
naughty,
it's
yeah, on the front left. But I was prepared to walk away, even though I really want to buy that car, at 230. If he said 235 and he stuck to his guns, it is what it is. Then he came with another trick, which is a trick that I really respect. I said, I respect you for doing this. He said, you know what? It's a great offer. I need to shop around, and I'll come back to you. I said, sir, let me show you something. I turned my computer. I said, you see here, Mitmac Motors, Dealer of the Year, 2024, 2025. We are planning to defend 2026. Do you think dealerships like me or hate me?
Hate you.
He says, no, the dealerships hate you. I said, here's what happens next. You go out to the next guy and you say, Bobby gave me 230, and then the guy knows that we evaluate cars like pros, and you'll pay you 231 and I'll lose the car for 1,000 Rand. Do you think it's fair? I said, don't answer that, because for you, the best possible price is what you need. Does the safety of having payment now in this environment with your kids drinking hot chocolate, and the safety of knowing the money will show up in my account, in your account, I'm sorry, in the next 15 minutes, is that worth 1,000 Rand for you? Or do you want to cart your kids up and down to wherever you want to go? Now he's doing that math. And I said, if you stand up from the chair, I retract my offer. If you come back, I don't want to buy your car for 170. It's for a living. But it's 230 fair for the customer. It's absolutely fair. Can he get more somewhere else for his fortune? The answer is no. So even in that situation where I hold all the cards and you can't buy Savannah from anyone else, I'm prepared to walk away from you. But not tell you, listen, where are you going to get Savannah? But
Sure.
Huh? From where? I'm the only supplier. I'll never say that. So I understand that you want 30% discount, and if I could, I would. But unfortunately, I can't. So, when your store runs out of Savannah and you want to pay the price that I give you, which is the best price, because you're not going to pay that at Johnny's Liquor. They're buying the same from me, and they're buying more. You let me know when you're ready, sir. I appreciate you and I respect your time. What is he going to do? Buy the Savannah? Okay. So he's in a unique situation where they control the flow of the product, where probably 99.9% of the rest of us, normal people, not superhumans, you can always go and buy a Toyota or sell it to someone else. So how eloquent, how good must you really be in negotiating and controlling the pace so that you get a good outcome? It's the boring stuff, my brother. So you can control what your response is to the customer. That you can control. And if you do it on the fly differently every time, like a cowboy, shoot from the hip, then the chances of your closing ratio, because we're going to get into the data, your closing ratio is not going to be very high if you're not systemized in answering the same objection the same way, which is effective. If you answer the objection on a Monday this way, on a Wednesday that way, on the Thursday, so take a look at this. I need to speak to my wife. I can say, that's gay. Like, are you a real man? Speak to your wife. Do I win the deal or lose the deal? Every time. I can also say, no problem. Before you speak to your wife, here's a belt. Just put on the belt so that you can be the man of the house when you get there and she can listen to you. Do I lose the deal or win the deal?
Lost.
Lost. Or I can say, sir, awesome, how long have you been married? Who's married here? Malume, you're not married.
I'm married.
Are you married?
Yeah.
How long?
It's about 8 years now.
8 years. So you and your wife have spent a lot of time together.
Yes.
Okay? So I'm handling, I need to speak to my wife in real time for you. You ready? Okay. So the Bakkies installment is 8,000. Okay. You said you need to speak to her. You guys have spent many hours conversating about budgets and how much the affordability is. And at 8,000, you guys need to have a discussion. In your opinion, does she say no to the car or to the money? What do you think she says no to?
Asking me to say no to the car.
To the car. So did we pick the wrong car? Or did we pick the wrong installment?
Yes.
Which one is it?
It's when I say we pick the wrong car.
Okay,
It's coming for the cheaper car.
for the cheaper car. Okay. And 8,000's a lot. What do you think she'll be comfortable with?
8,000 including insurance.
Excluding insurance.
Including, if it's including insurance, she'll be comfortable with it.
Okay, so she'll be happy if you come home with a car that you're paying 8,000 Rand, including insurance. Will she be happy then?
Yeah.
If you made that decision and you come home with that car, she'll be happy.
Yes.
Okay, so do you see what happened? Men want to save face, because a man is, it's hard for a man to say, but I can't afford 8,000 excluding insurance. Very few men have that self-confidence to say that. They'll say, oh no, I need to speak to my wife. When in fact, the difference between not speaking to the wife and speaking to the wife was insurance premium. And the insurance on the car is 1,000 Rand, so give me 2 minutes. I'll phone the F&I, the finance lady, restructure your deal so it's 8,000 with insurance, present you with a contract and a pen. Do you need to speak to your wife now? No, because you said to me, at 8,000, I'm going to go home and be the hero of the house. But I'm prepared for you. Or I can tell you, here's a belt, go home and speak to your wife with a belt on. Which one is more effective? Got it? Point taken.
Take it.
Okay. Cool. Any other questions up to this point? We need to buy and sell savannas. 8.
You want to get into that industry? It's nice.
It's nice.
It's nice.
It's nice.
But hey, you'll get the scars.
You get the scars, eh?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Good. Okay. Sorry? Yes. Okay. Elite salespeople. So elite salespeople are, what we can do at the end is, I'll just make it big again, and you can snap a picture of the content, then you can have it with you. You don't need to do it sneakily, don't worry. This is yours.
I thought I was going to take it now. But
Take it now, no problem. Take it now, then it's not lost. You're welcome to take a pic. Hmm? Is there some peeps watching us today? 225.
But Facebook is also very busy with comments.
What's up? What's up? What does Facebook say?
Uncle P and the team enjoy the rest of your
They're going to go dope now and watch rugby. Get drunk of his product. So if you've got a headache tomorrow, it's his fault. Here he is. It's him.
Heineken. What's playing?
Springboks against
Springboks.
Wales.
Hey.
Hey.
Savannah and Heineken Day.
Yeah, Savannah and Heineken. You even know which days are what's popular on which day. And brandy.
Yeah.
Brandy also.
Yeah. Now with brandy, we had it's whiskey. It's 3 ships.
3 ships.
Yeah. Bruh. Do you know how often we changed cars there?
They change cars.
How often?
Oh,
we
yes. Oh, you
consultants
change
would
cars.
change cars.
Why?
Hence, I'm talking about the scars. You didn't get
Okay.
them.
Okay.
You'll get the scars because you're always drinking. Your job is to drink.
I understand. I understand. Okay, so psychology of selling, the elite salesperson. Elite salesperson shows up ready, shows up prepared, and shows up systemized. You know that your opening line on the phone sounds the same a certain way every time, and after each call, you critique yourself. And you say to yourself, okay, I can't control the condition I find that person in, but I can control the condition that he finds me. So whether he's in a good, bad, or ugly mood, I can't control that, but I will show up in a certain way, and I will speak a certain way, and I will ask questions a certain way. Because who controls the conversation? In a courtroom, who is the boss of the courtroom?
The prosecutor.
Okay? The prosecutor is the one that asks the questions, right?
Sure.
That's why he's in control. So whoever asks the high quality question controls the conversation. Okay, so that's the the basic form of the psychology of how you show up as a salesperson. Okay, then 10-step sales system and lead generation. We'll touch on lead generation first. So in sales, you wear 3 caps. All 3 caps sound different, act different, have a different function, and all 3 caps can be learned. So it's a teachable skill. The one that's the most valued is the closer cap, the guy that can come in and close the deal, as I did here. And that's the most toxic one. It's the hardest one to work with. Person is a natural closer. It will be hard to work with. Long term, and I'm not bashing you, long term, if he listens, he will outsell. If you don't listen, he will outsell. If you do listen, he's going to have a hard time with it because he's got that natural presence. I'm out there. The 10 push-ups. Said if you're late, you're doing 10 push-ups. No problem. Boom, boom. Proper ones. Cool. That's a killer. This is a killer here. Okay? He's a good closer, good communicator. But if you don't know how to find business, what are you going to close? The door on your way out. So the find a cap is, how do I find business? How do I find new customers? How do I find people to buy from me? And it's a teachable skill. Today, we have social media. There's, 250 and whatever people, let's say 400 or 500 people, however many people are watching us right now. It's a lot easier today than it was 10 years ago. Do you guys agree with social media?
Sure.
I mean, TikTok blocked my account. I had a big TikTok account, 500,000 subscribers. They blocked it. I said, no problem. Let's see what we can do in a week. Let's see what we can do in a week. Let's have a look what we've done in a week on a brand new account. 966,000 views on a brand new account. It's 7 days old, 1 million views already. So if you know how to do this, it's an unfair advantage. Can you close your eyes and picture 1 million people? How much is that?
A lot.
It's a lot, right? So a full where they're playing today, Loftus. So how many people go to a proper derby, Chiefs Pirates? 50,000 people.
Now I can say 100,000. Because Soccer City, how many?
Okay, but Soccer City is big.
Soccer City takes all of
How many people?
90 to 100.
So has anyone here been at Soccer City on a game like that? Have you been? How much people is that?
A lot.
A lot. Ants, yes. It's like ants. So this is 10 soccer cities in 1 week have seen me. You know what it cost me? Zero. It cost me no money. Okay. Find a cap. Find a cap. So how do you become a great finder? You could be, you know, a lot of our competitors copy us. They copy exactly word for word my script. Exactly word for word. And I see some of the Afrikaans boykies, they're listening to hip-hop music on their music. Then I go into their account, and then they've got, it's like Afrikaans boy. Listen to Afrikaans music. You know what I'm saying? So they'll go and copy exactly what Uncle B does. I listened to hip-hop when I couldn't speak English. I used to listen to Tupac. I just like hip-hop. So the authenticity is how you attract people. I didn't wear All-Stars from yesterday. I've been wearing All-Stars my entire life. Do you understand? So, but I'm authentically, this is me. This is the monkey you get everywhere. Okay, so how do you attract that person, 1 million people in 1 week for free? That's being a good finder. The finder cap is, how do I differentiate from the guy that stands in front of a Land Cruiser and says, this is a Land Cruiser, it's a nice car. You're like, fuck you. Next. Sorry if there's underage kids watching me. But do you understand? Where that person's actually a quirky, lekker Afrikaans boy that says, Yalla, check hierdie Land Cruiser. Lekker bakkie hierdie. Lekker harde tire. You can go to the plaza with it. But you have to understand finder competing for attention. So 10 soccer cities saw me in 1 week. What happens when this account starts blowing up again and starts getting traction? Billions of people see it. Now we average 1.9 million views per day across all our channels combined. So that's 19 soccer cities per day for free as a finder cap. It's a huge advantage. My favorite salesperson who I've ever worked with in life, undeniably, is Menzi Kwabe. He's a Zulu man. Okay. You're also a Zulu man.
Yes.
The body language, the energy, the aura, the appearance. If I close my eyes, I knew you were. That's why I asked you. Okay. That guy, I said to him, Menz, he's got a very good social presence. He's such a lovable guy. And he's violent. He's big and violent. There was altercations here with Nigerians and people outside. He's a violent guy. Menzi, stop speaking English on any of your posts. Just speak Zulu. Speak to your community, my brother. Sure. Become the Zulu salesperson in the country. I wish I could speak Zulu. I'll eat your lunch. But, you know, he doesn't listen. And I love him to bits. He's a brother. So the authenticity of who you are is what attracts people in a different way, because you don't sound like anyone else. That's the finder cap. Understanding the platforms, how they work, which platform likes what, how hashtags work. All this information that I'm giving you can go and learn for free on YouTube. If you have data, you can go and say in YouTube, how do I become good at adding hashtags? How do I become good at adding hashtags? Enter. And then there's 5 videos. Then you watch all 5. Kim Kardashian's bum. You know, instead of educating yourself. Okay, being a good finder. Closer, It's easy to teach a closer. It's a if-then. If-then. If the customer says this, then you say that. It's the easiest to teach. To be outspoken and to be loud and in control and confident is the easiest to teach. And the more shy you are, the easier I can teach you. People have it like it's a misconception. You know, I'm a shy person and I'm not an outgoing person, so that means I won't make it in sales. It's those guys that become serial killers. It's just unfair how good they become. Versus the naturally outspoken guy, you can't teach him anything. What do you know? I've been selling all my life, but your income is flat. Why is your income not growing? Rockstar? Because I can't teach you anything because you know everything. Okay, makes sense. That mental shift, the boring stuff that irritates you. Alpha males always say the boring stuff irritates me. This shit is boring. Let me go. Alpha males. Okay, but if you can, because your mind is like mine, it's all over the place. If you can just
taught myself to be more of a sponge.
More of a sponge.
I am so.
Good, good. But then absorbing is one thing, applying is something different also. So to have knowledge is free. Knowledge is not powerful today. ChatGPT is smarter than any one of us combined here. But how do you apply it? And then the third part is you can call it a farmer, because you need to farm. Okay, or grower. You need to farm that customer base. So when you have customers that have previously bought from you, how do you grow them?
By getting what I'm doing, if I make a sale of a car, in a month or two I'd call you back. Even though you've done it cash, you're no longer paying installments. I'd call you back just to check on you, how's the car treated.
But you know, that's good. That's a good salesperson that does that. You know what a pro does? Are you ready? Sir, you're about to take delivery of this vehicle in a couple of minutes. If I over-deliver on my service, over-deliver on the quality of the product, and over-deliver on the overall experience that you're going to have with me, Uncle Bobby, is it fair for me to phone you on Monday because it's Saturday today, and you can refer 5 of your friends to me that would love an experience like this? Would that be fair if I call you on Monday? If I over-deliver on the service, on the product, and the experience, would it be fair?
Definitely will be fair, but are you gonna charge us for the transport to come?
Charge your customers
No, are you gonna charge us to come there? Like, are you gonna pay for the transport?
to get the people.
Definitely,
here.
I can organize it.
Absolutely, yes. Not only will I pay for the transport, I will give you a referral fee for referring and trusting your friends and family. Okay, so who's a better salesperson in this scenario? 2-3 months down the road, or asking for a referral up front before you even bought the car? It's you. My man. All right, happy. So finder, closer, farmer. Finder, closer, farmer. 3 different skills. So I had to find you somewhere. Let's say you bought a BM. You saw me with my all-stars and my attitude. What's up, legend? Yay! So you like, I like this guy, let me give him an opportunity. I attracted you. I closed you on the deal. And I'm considering you part of my farm, part of my crew. And I'm going to grow my customer base with your help. Each one is a teachable skill. Because that script I used, do you think I've used that script more than 5 times in my life?
Over 100.
Today over 100. 100. It's simple plain language. If I over-deliver on the product, the experience, is
is it fair for me to ask you then, sir, for 5 people that you might refer to me that would love an experience like this, is it fair, sir? Now, I'm also putting pressure on me, because I can't give you a shit car and phone you Monday and say, hey, do you have chummies? You're going to be like, if you, this car never even made it to my house. I'm not sending you chummies, I'm sending you a lawyer letter, I want my money back. You see how I have to be extremely confident in what I ask you, and not only deliver, but over deliver. I never said deliver the service you expect. I said over deliver. Okay, good. Now I'm going to sound like at Home Affairs. Next. Objection mastery and negotiation. We went into that briefly. See how everything is tied together. It's a circle of life, circle of sales. Objection mastery is how many objections are in your industry. Normally in any industry there's a minimum of 6 and a maximum of about 12. These are objections that you hear every day. So I'll give you like the most powerful to everyone watching. How many people watching? 12.
112.
112. If you left that, I went to go use
Yeah.
Savannah. It's
Savannah
dry, but you
Royal.
can drink it. Customer walking in here. Do you think many of them say, I'm just looking?
No.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so.
Right?
Most of them do. Most of them, they come in just to see.
I'm just looking. It's the most common, believe it or not, in our industry, it's the most common objection. It's the most common thing that we hear, I'm just looking. Rookie salespeople, okay, so I'm here if you need me. Hey, bro, how was the weekend? Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Customers looking. Okay. So, the most in our industry, it's the most common objection. So then, in the jungle, you meet a lion. You come in and just looking. It's a great sir. Are you looking to go bigger, smaller, manual, automatic? What are you looking to achieve? Now you're going to have to give me an answer. I'm looking for bigger automatic. Amazing. What did you come here with? No, I came here with a Picanto. So we love Picantos. In fact, what I'll do for you now is, you don't need to pay car off. I'll give you a price of what your car is worth today. This is Mosi pays a lot. It's his nickname. He's going to earn his nickname now. Mosi pays a lot is going to give you an offer on your vehicle right now. May I please have the keys? Where's your car keys? Did you come with a car?
No.
Okay. Who's got car keys?
Where are those keys?
So now I've got your car keys. Right. Now we're looking for a big automatic car. And then I'll pass it to Mosi. Where are you going now?
I'm going to check for another car.
Can you leave?
No. I'm on the floor looking for the car that I want.
Me and you will spend some time to get to know each other.
Yeah.
And Mosi will only give me the offer and the keys when me and you are sitting at my desk. Because I can control that. Can I tell him, Mosi? Don't find me on the floor. Yeah,
Here's the keys.
here's the keys. When does Mosi give me the keys?
Once you sit down, you decide.
When I'm at my desk. And who does Mosi give the keys to? Me or you?
You.
It's Mike. Mike. Polo.
Yeah.
It's Mike. So this is my cross. Open my door and I open and I close my door. And then I present you with whatever we've decided. So it went from I'm just looking to I didn't go anywhere because Uncle B took my car.
So what happens when the client doesn't give you the car keys since they don't want to?
Do you think a client never gives me car keys?
I don't know. Still a question.
It's a good question.
Yeah.
So you don't want to sell your vehicle. Would you like to know what your vehicle is worth today? Insurance updates, just so that you've got actual knowledge of what your asset is worth today. Can we just, we don't need to buy it or trade it. I would love to give you the free service of evaluating your car and saying, sir, your car is worth X. Maybe we do that for you. Or anyone say no. My mission is to take your car keys. Better than I found you because I can make you an offer on your car. And maybe in 2-3 months you want to sell it, you know that we're serious in buying it. Or at least now you know that your car is worth 300 and the insurance says it's worth 400. Now you can have a conversation with them and say, I'm overinsured, you're charging me more, I need a reduction in my insurance. Okay. Objection. Right, next. Yes, time flies, eh? Negotiation. We already had a debate and we both learned out of the debate. You know that you are never allowed to bully a customer, especially in your industry. And I also know that I am prepared to walk away if it doesn't go my way and it benefits us both. I'm prepared to walk away. Sales management, you need to have a CRM, a customer relationship management tool. It needs to be, it can't be a book where you write names and paperwork and then you put it under your bum and you sit and you comment. It has to be digital. You have to have a CRM. Even if it's a free Excel sheet, you have to have a CRM. When we interview salespeople, people have experience, and they come and they say, where did you work? I worked at these 2 dealerships. What sort of CRM do you have that you can work off of today? And then they say, you know, I've got the names on my phone. Let me check here. Johan Hilux, Pete Polo, Erika Vivo. I know this is an amateur. There's no system database where when I sold cars, these are the people that bought from me, and the dates they bought, what car they bought, with their telephone number and email address. Utmost important. So the days when you don't have a lot of walking customers and it's quiet, you can use your CRM to control the conversation when you phone them.
Speaking of such, there's an app usually people don't know we used to use them. It's called Afosa. You should check it out, guys. Afosa. So it's got a speedometer there. Everything that you do with your customers, you do with your customer. You can write everything down there. Say even appointments. Then it even tells you how much sales you've made in a week. Gives you that speedometer in a month, in 2 months. So you should check it out. I think it helps in the sales.
Afosa.
Afosa.
A-F-O-Z-A.
A-R-F-O-Z.
Afosa.
Afosa, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Thank you for sharing. But even an Excel spreadsheet is better than a book. Because a book can go missing. And then what happened with, yes, 100%. Okay, sales management. 3-tier system, KPI dashboard and performance, very simple. You are more experienced than you are, and you are. So it's not fair for him to be in the same team as you. So we split the teams. So that you two are inexperienced, you guys can compete and drive each other, and I can pin you up against each other so that you both do better. But if I pin you up against him currently in sales, he'll destroy you. Okay? He discourages you, and he's not growing because he's not being pushed. If you pin me up against him, I'm going to poke him every day. He's going to get so agitated because I've got skills and things in my toolbox. And because of his personality, and he's a Zulu, it's going to piss him off. And then he can make a decision. Is he going to stick around and be challenged and grow, or is he going to duck and be a coward? He doesn't look like a coward, so he'll probably stick around. You see how different capabilities can be in the same. So the newbies must fight with newbies versus intermediate versus experts. So the guys that sit with me, tier 3, these boys and girls sell 20 plus cars a month. It's not fair to put them in the team that sells 5 to 7 cars a month because they're going to be bullied. And my guys that sell 20 plus are arrogant, obnoxious. If they have an appointment to speak to an elite person like me, did you make an appointment? And then they're like, oh, please, I just need that, but please, yeah, I'll think about it. Do you understand? It's like if you're watching MMA, if I go and fight Dricus today, fuck, I'll just hope that I can last 30 seconds. I know I'll last 30 seconds. Fine. After 30 seconds, it is what it is. But 30 seconds I'll last. Even if I run around the ring until he grips me. It's not fair, right? But he's fighting Usman tomorrow morning. That's a fair fight. Because Usman's been doing it at a high level for a long time. Same with Salim. Okay.
Someone commented, training day.
Training Day. Training Day. That's a cool movie.
Yes.
Whoever you are, it's one of the best ones.
Denzel.
With Denzel, my brother. It is the best. It takes a wolf to catch a wolf. Yes, okay. Three-tier system, KPI dashboards, KPIs, key performance indicators. What is it that you are measuring? And why are you measuring? Anything measured can be improved, and what you focus on can grow. So Chris measures how many applications each person is putting in per day and what is their closing ratios. We found a leak in our measurement system yesterday. Did we fix it? Yes. We did. So our numbers were out because we were measuring cash deals with finance deals, and then I see some of the guys are on 400% closing ratio. I said, no, that's not right. No one is on 400% closing ratio. And when I dug deeper, I saw there's no cash column. So we were just measuring completed deals, which is a combination of cash and finance. So you can't have 6 approvals and be on 18 calls. Okay, fix the system. Now we're measuring a little bit better. Did we amend it to the beginning of the month as well? So everything is, so no one's on 400% closing ratio anymore.
So you've separated both?
Yeah, you have to separate.
Other one's got a dashboard, other one's got a dashboard.
No, one dashboard, but divided the data. Where, because we started measuring a different way from the beginning of this month. So it's still new to us in this specific way that we're measuring it. It's still new. But no one has a 400% closing ratio. No one. It's just not possible. I wish it was, but it's not. And then when I looked deeper, I said, oh, okay. This dude has been doing a lot of cash deals and it's incorporated in the finance deal. So that KPI was wrong. It's fixed. That is. Okay. So what are you measuring and why is it important? Because you have to be able to grow whatever you measure. Easiest thing to measure is input. How many people have I called today? Typically, in a meeting like this, with people that work for us, I ask the crowd, do you guys work hard? What do you think they say? Yeah, we work very hard. I work hard. Me, I work I'm tired. When I get home, I'm tired. I work hard.
That's what that's what we say usually in our interviews, guys.
Yeah.
I work very hard.
Me, I work hard. Very hard.
I work under pressure.
I work under pressure. And then I put you under pressure and then it's like you forget English. You know English, I'm not good with English. So then I say, okay, that's fine. We've got a big boy, his name is Han. I love picking on him. I love him because he's aggressive, he's a boy kid. So I could be, I work very hard. Very hard. Okay. How hard? He says, very hard. When I get home, I'm tired. I don't even watch TV. I don't even play with my girlfriend. I just sleep. Okay. No problem. So let's measure how hard you work. You ready? Yeah, I'm ready. He said, go through your phone. How many calls did you make yesterday? 7 calls. I said, sure. So I'm not good in maths, but I do have an iPhone and it's got a calculator. Let's calculate how hard you work. Calculate. How many minutes is the average call? 3 minutes. 7 times 3. So you worked 21 minutes yesterday.
And you worked hard.
What else did you do? I had a delivery. Okay. How long did that take? 30 minutes. Okay. That's 30 minutes. Equals 51 minutes. What else did you do? No, I shifted the floor. The whole floor, we shifted the floor. How long did it take? 30 minutes. Okay. 30 minutes. Okay. What else did you do? Now I went to the depot to book a car for PDI. How long did that take? 25 minutes. 25 minutes. What else did you do? Okay, divided by 60 minutes in an hour. So it's 106 minutes divided by. So you worked an hour and 45 minutes, but you were here 10 hours. And then it goes from this. Did you work hard, my brother? I think I could have worked harder. Okay, sweet. Okay, now how do we increase the input? 7 calls to 15 to 20 to 30. We've got a gentleman here that sells 35 cars a month. 35 cars a month. He makes 200 calls a day. Does he deserve that income? Every day. And he pulls up here with an M4 and Louis Vuitton shoes. And then people say this and that. Oh no, he's a cheese boy, you know, this guy's a bit arrogant. Oh, okay, let me see you make 200 calls a day. Softie. And then they say, oh, I'm not a softie. I say, how many calls do you make a day? Yeah, okay. That's where the conversation starts. So input. What can you control? What can you measure? A day, every day. You know what every day means? It means Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every day. 2 people. And then you get someone that he finds and he's having a bad day and tells you to foot tap. And then he says, no problem. So I'm sorry I called you at this time. Click. The next one is, hi sir, it's so and so. How are you doing? Every day. Does he deserve an info? Does he deserve LVs? Okay.
I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to.
You know when your computer is slow, it goes buffering. You had the buffering.
To be honest with
You were buffering.
I'm trying to figure out the measurement between the 200 calls that he's doing, the leads, where he gets the leads, how he generates the leads.
What do you think he wears? Does he wear a good finder cap?
Yes.
Okay. Does he wear a good closer cap?
Yes.
Does he wear a good farmer cap?
Yes.
Does he have a CRM?
Yes.
Does he use the CRM?
Sure.
He doesn't use it, he abuses it. The CRM is his bitch. It's his slave. When he's sick, he had a big issue yesterday. He wasn't at work. He was still processing applications. He was still making changes with Chris as well on the front. He had like an emergency out of 10, like an 8, a real problem he had yesterday, a real problem. If I tell you what the problem is, you all understand. He had a real problem, an 8 out of 10. No one died, but it was a real problem. And he still got 3 approvals, I think, yesterday. He knows what I'm talking about. Dedication, brother. Okay, so input. When we work, KPIs dashboard, recruitment system, incentive and recognition. He's the number one in the company. Should he be treated differently to everyone else?
Yes.
Who thinks yes and who thinks no? Do you guys think no?
I think
This
no.
is a participation room. It's not only to listen. Do you think I should treat him better or the same as everyone else?
The same.
The same. So the same, better, the same. So you of the opinion he needs to be the same and you two are better. I shouldn't treat him better. I should treat him a lot better than everyone else because he's not the same as everyone else. The only people that will say, and I don't want to offend you, but I give it to you with a kind heart, is communists will say that he needs to be the same because he's not the same. If he's making 200 calls a day, selling 35 cars, how am I going to treat him the same as a guy that's making 10 calls a day, selling 3 cars? They are not the same. Does Ronaldo get paid more or less Yes, you already answered, yeah. So should I treat him the same? Why? Do you think Ronaldo is worth, how much does a local soccer player earn? You guys know?
I don't know. The soccer guys.
Sorry? 20.
20.
Not 20.
No.
No.
No, let's say
Mokoena was just bought for 43 million.
Okay.
He's a rock star. He's a rock star.
He's around 43 million rand.
Yes.
Okay? Do you know how much Ronaldo's salary is a day? A day.
That's like that money.
If I speak under correction, but it's $250,000 US a day.
I think they gave.
So do you understand? They are not the same. And why? Because when Ronaldo plays at a stadium, is the stadium full? So they're not the same. It shouldn't be the same treatment.
It's a big deal.
He's a big deal. So he's the Ronaldo in our time. He's a big deal. So why should I treat him the same? Do you think he likes money?
He loves money.
He loves money. Do you think he's selfish?
He is.
He's very selfish.
Should be.
Only the selfish get there. But selfish is not negative. Because selfish is not like I'm going to be an asshole to the whole company. Selfish means my deal is more popular to me. So when the two of, let's say you and you apply at finance, whose deal is more important to him? It's his deal. So because he's a good salesman, if and I will always work his deal first. Because you only deliver 5 cars. Are you replaceable? Easily replaceable. Very. Is he easily
It's
replaceable?
an asset to the company.
Absolutely. So he should be treated differently. Last month he lost, by the way. He lost last month. And the guy that won, where's that video? Did he, can you for my Steve?
Yes.
The guy that won,
Celebrated.
excuse me?
He celebrated.
Yeah, we sent him on a drifting course with AMGs, with brand new AMGs. Drifting the whole day. No, Eddie, I think Eddie left early, sick. You can see he hates losing. You can check his face there. He like wants to kill. Looks at you like this.
How long was he in the company before he became?
No, he's been here.
Superstar.
It's a good question. It's a very good question. He's been with me for 5 years. And he wasn't at 35 cars in the beginning. But it's like hundreds of these conversations, after hours, on weekends, asks questions. What do I need to improve? Where am I failing? Gets frustrated. I was very frustrated last week. I hide from people. I just sat there at the back. In fact, someone gave me cigars. I was smoking a cigar at the back there. And then he said, Doc G, are you busy? I said, no, what's up? Are you on the phone now? Do you want to pull? Yeah, let me have a pull. Then we pull the cigar. No, I'm frustrated. I just want to be alone for 15 minutes. And then he knows that before the next call, it has to be reset. And then the next call is at a 10 minute. Okay. Sorry? Let me just quickly see if I can smuggle the video there. It looks like I can. This is what the number 1 guy is doing currently. Did you send it to me from your phone, Mr. Chris?
Yes, sir.
Okay, there we go.
Dus hierdie uitplug en dan die WhatsApp ook nog kan weer inplug.
I'll quickly play it off the computer. Oh, no, you can plug it in. I'll just airdrop it to my computer. It's fine. So, do you think everybody in the company would love to have an AMG drift experience then?
Definitely, yes.
Definitely, eh?
Yes.
So because he won, he's the only one that goes. He should be treated differently to everyone else. Here's what this dude's doing today. learning how to do donuts in a $1.5 million problem. Hey, spun out. But then he's gonna get the hang of it because he's gonna do that. All that, imagine. Perfect. Now, two things. We post this on the company's main group to show him love and to piss everyone else off. If you wanna do that next month, then you just need to beat him. It's not difficult. Just beat him.
How many units?
How many did he do? Good question. He did 20.
Highest is 20.
Yeah. Last month was the highest. Yes. Yes. Okay. We've got 10 more minutes. We're running overtime, but I was late. And so were you. So it's your fault. The finance and insurance team, two of them were at AMG on Wednesday, and then two of them are going next week, and two are going the week thereafter. So every department competes. Finance and insurance team, if they write R1 million profit, if they write 1 M profit as a team, so it's the finance manager and the assistant, they go on AMG as well. But not the drifting, they go on the driving. And that's also combined, it's like a 30K prize. But it's not money, it's an experience. Yeah.
How do the incentives go?
Sorry?
The incentives, how do they come in? Every month?
Every month. Yeah, price every month. Every month, yeah. And I asked them, what do you want to do? But even the girls enjoy this more than anything else. The girls love this.
Incentives.
The driving experience. Yeah, because they get to lose control in an environment where it's safe, and they get to go fast and, without someone shouting. Okay, building winning culture. Again, when you start as a newbie, compete against newbies, you'll see who of you has the potential to go to the medium level class, and then you need to compete against guys that are better than you until you beat them, and then you come and join the Lions. And the person that won, it's also a cool story. It's the first month because he graduated from, we call it primary school, high school, university. So it's the first month that he graduated from high school into university, he beat it. And he beat because now for the first time he gets to hang out with killers and watch them. See how they interact with customers, see how they speak on the phone, see what they do during the day. So he's very excited and he just outworked it. I send him leads 10:30 at night, 11 o'clock at night, got a bit of a sleeping problem, and then he answers me. I'm on it. Then you'll send the customer a text. Because if you send me a text at 11, I'll reply to you. So I'm not worried because you sent me the text at 11. And I send it to him, and then he picks up the conversation, and then he extracts the application and the docs. Tomorrow morning, you're approved by 9 o'clock. But if you send me a text at 6, I'm not going to reply to you at 11. That's wrong. But if you text me at 11, I'm replying. Because you came into my world at 11. That means your world is still up. So we'll interact. And then tomorrow you're like, fuck, I don't have money for transport.
I see the alliance here.
The?
You say the alliance.
Yes.
Is there a wolf?
Is there a wolf? Define a wolf.
Sneaky.
Sneaky. Oh yes, lots of wolves. You have to be, so you have to be sneaky as well. 100%. So here's sneaky. I'll tell you what's sneaky. In the morning meeting, let's say we just got in a very popular car. Like now we bought a Hilux. It came at the back, but it's a Hilux on steroids. It's got like tires and mags and canopy. It looks like a Gazoo. That's correct. Yeah. So now we post that on the main group. Then Monday, a wolf. Eugene is a wolf. He'll say, "No, I've got an approval for Mr. Sitole," and then in the morning meeting, I'll ask him on what car. He says, "No, on a car." Because now if he says it's on the Hilux, you're already chatting to someone on that car. You're going to extract the holding deposit. And that supersedes the approval. So now you lock that car down for 48 hours and you know you can't do anything for 48 hours. He says, "No, I've got an approval on a car." "What car?" "No, I forgot." They'll say, "Okay, Eugene, you forgot what car your client's buying." He says, "Yeah, I forgot. I remember now. And then you'll do the deal, and then you'll say, "Right, the Hilux, you can tick. It's a done deal. Customer's happy, sign the contract." That's a wolf, am I right? Yes. When Eddie first joined us, we all sat in the office upstairs. There was 18 salespeople and 17 chairs. 18 salespeople and 17 chairs. It's because you sit on the floor. So you sit on the floor, then they'll chuck you with bottles and they'll chuck you with chuck you against the head. Because it was only boys. We didn't have lady salespeople. It was only gents and only young, like 21, 23. So 17 chairs, 18 salespeople. Ed comes in and he says, "Yeah, Kobe, I'm very excited." Then there was a guy, Dion, he's sitting next to it. Very excited. We have a Mazda CX-5. The customer is approved. He's validated. He's going to be here at 2 o'clock to test drive the car. Then this guy here, text. Now we're carrying on with the meeting. You're allowed on your phone because we're selling. We're constantly communicating with the customers. 5 minutes later, Dion says, "Let's check the main group. Holding deposit, Mazda CX-5, customer paid $5,000. He says, "Look for another car for your customer." That car sold. Is that a good or a bad culture?
It's a winning culture. It's a good one.
It's a winning culture, yes. It's a winning culture.
So how do you distribute leads?
How do you distribute leads?
Yes, like you said, you give them
There's a CRM and it's distributed as a capitalist, not as a communist. Because are all people fair in this company? Should I treat everyone the same? Should I treat everyone the same? Okay. So if you're good, should you get the best leads? No.
Yes.
So if you're very good, you get the best leads. If you're starting off, you're gonna get the worst leads, but you'll have more. So the good will get 4 or 5 leads a day. The guys that are coming up will get maybe 10, 12 and lists of people that they can call. It's not CCP, Chinese Communist Party. Okay, you have a question? We can go another 4 minutes.
I'm fine, thank you.
Michelle, any other questions?
What's the most expensive cars you have here?
The most expensive car we have currently is a X6M for 1.9 million. We don't go supercars in our dealership.
The financing needs a deposit.
No, a car like that will not need a deposit. If your affordability is in line.
So in most cars you need deposits.
If your affordability is in line, you don't need a deposit. If your affordability is not in line, you need a deposit.
Why would anyone buy currently since you're walking and you're in a with a car?
He wants an X5M.
No.
Or you said an X6.
I'm already thinking of someone who needs one.
Someone who needs one.
Yeah.
You need to start thinking about yourself.
I need the money first. So I'm trying to make the money first.
How many people are still on?
60.
60.
Yeah.
You guys are legends. Thank you for sticking around. And I hope we added value. to your Saturday afternoon. And thank you for not using the product you used to sell, which is Savannah. Yet, but I think now you can start having a nice drink, relax, and watch the rugby. Whoever's watching. What time's the soccer?
Soccer's tomorrow.
Tomorrow. That's tomorrow. What time?
9.
9.